Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today I'll be talking about requirements 2 and 3. So let's get into our mind map. So from the previous video, we've stated that between a point and another there exists a unique shortest path that is called the straight line. So the shortest path is the realization of a straight line between two locations. So let's note that I haven't even talked yet about dimensions such as plane or space. Dimensions, sorry. In fact, we can't talk about these until we realize the concept of circle, which can only be realized after the second requirement. Till this stage, we have realized the primitive concepts of point, location, and straight line, shortest path. I've been moving very slowly because it's very difficult to derive the first three requirements, i.e. straight line, extended line, and circle. So, to show that any path between 2 points can be extended is elementary, because at any point during the motion from one point to another, we can make our here the destination point, which would mean the path is shorter. This applies to any path, not just a straight line. But since a straight line is just a special path, we're done. So a path can be extended or diminished. We can also draw a diagram to illustrate the idea later, and I will do that, but simply just try to use your mind and think that we have a point A, we want to go to a point B. So if our A is here and B is not here, we can take any smaller path, any shorter path to be our here. So straight away we can diminish that path, and conversely we can just do the same thing. Starting with a smaller path, we can extend it. So it's just as simple as that. So now we have enough prior knowledge to realize the concept of a circle. So just to restate, our requirement 2 is we're continuing to build complexity. So I'll just do a quick recap. We start with the definition of location. We take another location and we know that we have a unique shortest path between the two, which is the line, which is requirement 1. Now we're building complexity. We're building abstraction, and given the line we had from requirement 1, we know that that line can be extended or made shorter. And this is all important to go to requirement 3. So requirement 3 firstly appears easy. So let's think of a definition of a circle. A path from which any path to a given center is the same straight line, right? However, paths produced in this way may look nothing like a circle. For example, any complete path on a sphere will meet these requirements. So if we look at a sphere here, and we try to use the first simple definition that comes to mind, which I just stated previously, if we were to be on the surface of a sphere, if I were to draw this irregular shape, this would still meet the definition of a circle. So let's think about it here, right? So if the center's somewhere right there in the middle, and I were to take any random path around here, complete random path, all those points on the surface of this sphere would be equidistant from this center. So we need a better definition. And here is where requirement 2 comes into play from previous, extending a straight line. So we can realize a circle path as a path from which the shortest path to a given point, called the center, is the same straight line, and that if any such straight line is extended by the same straight line, it will meet the circle path again. So in this case, when we're extending, for instance, the radius, it becomes the diameter. At this stage, we can give a special straight line that is used to define circle a name radius, as I just said. And if the straight line is extended from one point on the circle to another, we call the extended line a diameter. So now we can realize the concept of plane as follows. Now we can define the plane. A plane consists of paths which are part of the same circle if the circle is extended indefinitely in any direction. We have now established the first three requirements of Euclid's elements systematically. Each requirement uses the previous. So, this is just a short little video for requirements 2 and 3, and next video we'll go on to requirement 4. So, thanks for joining me and see you in the next one. Bye.